Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones and us. This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones, and want to welcome you to sit in with us this morning, whatever day it may be for you. That's whatever time it may be for you. And, you know, every Wednesday we come to you, we bring you the program that's going to inform you. We say that we ask that you tell your friends to like and to share the Talk Beat Jones. It's a war here in Detroit. It's a battle that we're going to be talking about in terms of the situation that's going on. It's election time, and we want to see exactly what the people are going to feel about taking care of the business right here in Detroit. You know, we're talking about the Tulsa situation, and hopefully we'll be able to bring to you some information about what has happened here in Detroit as moving forward. We have the situations of things happening in different parts of the country that will kind of reflect what may have happened in your part of the world. But I know that here in Detroit, as a person that came here in about 2004, that the history of Detroit is very, very colorful, very, very colorful, very deep. And so we're going to try to unravel some of that history of Detroit as we are moving forward. We're going to talk about the elections. We're going to talk about potentially the fact that, are you happy that you don't have to wear your mask, or will you be a person that's going to continue to wear your mask? And what do you feel when you go into situations that everybody there is saying, I don't have to have a mask no more? Well, what about the folks who don't have the shot in the arms? Is that still going to be okay? Are we going to have to worry about any variants that may interfere with the folks that have already taken the injections to make sure that they're okay? Some people have taken one and they stopped. And they say they're okay. Others are fully vaccinated, but they feel that, well, we still got to take care because we still don't know if everybody has taken their vaccine, have been vaccinated against the situations of the different form of COVID that may be coming forward. I'm a little different this morning. I stayed up with that Timmy Tim all night long, listening and watching that Timmy Tim live show. And it was a great, great program, very, very relaxing. But we want you to make sure that you take your time, wherever you are, and let your friends know. Get ready to enjoy the Talk Beat Jones here on WHPR TV 33. And we want to let you know that our program is around the world, family. We're on the WHPR TV broadcast coverage. It goes through the Comcast cable. We have over 700,000 households. We're on the Roku, which approximately 6 million viewers. You can download the free TV, PC, smartphone, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Google, the UHF Digital here, 15.2. Also, we're on the Comcast cable channel 90 and the WVIE 107.3. Now, we're going to set it up so that you can call, and the numbers will be 313-868-0342, 313-868-0351, 313-868-4336, and you'll be able to join in on the conversation on the Talk Beat Jones. I want to let you know, since everyone is ready to start exercising and getting out and taking care of themselves and putting on the clothes that make you feel good, know you're looking good, we want to talk in a minute and tell you about that lemon burn. Yes, that lemon burn. That lemon burn right here, it's stomach fat burner. With black seed oil and the rose hips, detox, suppress appetite, burn fat, stimulates digestion, safely decreases abdominal visceral fat. Now, this has worked tremendously for folks. It's a hot seller, and we ask that you come on down and pick up some lemon burn. If anybody has watched Minister Malik Shabazz, you can see that he has reduced his weight by almost 50 to 60 pounds, and he's always talking about lemon burn. So remember, you can call 313-868. What's that number? 6612. All right. That's the other number. Don't want to give you the call-in number, but that's the number to the front desk. And you can call them and let them know that you want to come down and pick up some of that lemon burn, because remember, when you purchase the lemon burn, it helps support various different programs on this station, including my program here on TV 33, WHPR, WHPS, and as we go around this world. Well, family, here's where we are. They're saying that the election is what? For some folks, they're saying, it's still not there. It's still not really, truly a good election. Well, what do you think? Do you think that we're going to have this problem moving forward in 2022 in terms of those folks who are still going to fight for their president, Donald Trump, trying to get back into the House, back into the Senate, so that they can prepare themselves to take over and preparing themselves for 2024 for the presidential race already? They're doing the particular things that are taking away black folks' ability to comfortably go out to vote. Is that something that we want to continue to let happen, or is it something that we can do something about? Well, if you know what the situation is, if the rules have changed and they can't be reversed, then family, let us understand we must get out and be prepared to make the changes. The churches have got to adapt to how to help their folks come out to find a different way to vote, to get out to vote. And it'll be okay. It's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to be okay, because black folks are now understanding that your power lies within your vote. Okay? That's what you want to do, is make sure that you get out to prepare yourself to vote, to register, and be ready so that when your signature is required, it's all good. Well, again, we're going to continue on the Talk Beat Jones again. We go through, we got people listening and watching from around the world. That's right, watching from around the world. And I've got a call which is different. And the person was telling me that they've been watching the program and they've been trying to follow. And what happens is that they're trying to write things down to try to remember. And then we may not come back to it the following week. And I was explaining to them that we kind of move along. And it's not so that we want to stay in that one subject. We will come back, we'll move along. And that's the way we will continue to operate here at the Talk Beat Jones, so that we can cover various different subjects. And I know that we have a subject here that we want to go into it at some point, the mayor's situation. We have about 14 folks that are that applied for the position of being the mayor. 14 folks have applied for the position of being the mayor here in Detroit. And the question is, if Detroiters are not known to really get out to vote locally this way, how is it going to affect the ability of the people to make a change in the position of who is in the office of mayor? We have our mayor, Mike Duggan, the white mayor, and we have all of these black folks and some other folks that are challenging him. 13 or 14 folks. Is that going to make sense? Is that going to help anyone actually take the position from the mayor? Why would 13, 14 folks jump into that position? We have a couple that their polling is very, very low, and we're asking folks, where are the people who are saying we need to make a change in that office? We need to make a change. We need to get our positions back. Where are they? Where are they now when people are saying, I want to run for mayor? But did they give them the proper advice and say, well, look, you're dividing the votes. You're dividing the votes. If you got folks, and apparently you did because you qualified to get on the ballot, why would you not take those people and put them together and all of you combine your votes into one pool if you are sincerely wanting to make a change? But now that's in the position of being the mayor. We have our districts. We have 7 districts. We have one district that only has one person running. That's District 5. Mary Shetfield, only one. How about that? Only one person. But she's powerful. She is very, very powerful, so I can understand that. But later on, after the commercial break, we'll go to talking about the other districts and what some of the people that are in that race and see exactly what is going on there. You know, I have a situation. My situation is this. I want to be able to talk to everyone all around the world, and I want to be able to talk to people in different parts of the United States of America. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult when you want to have the information brought in from anywhere possible, anywhere. And we're saying to you, call in. Take 3 to 5 minutes. Call in and let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what's happening in your area. Let us know what's going on around the world that you see, that you feel, that you have a conversation. We have open lines, and if you've been sitting back saying, I got something I need to get off my chest. I have something that I need to speak on today. I have things that I've seen that other folks have not been able to see. Be that person. Be that person and enjoy yourself and talk on the Talk B. Jones. It's such a quiet day. It's going to have a lot of good sunshine, but it's going to rain. It's going to rain, and I wonder how it's going to be in your parts of the world. It's a very, very, very loving day. Why? Because you are up. You're able to be around. You're able to see, talk, speak. You're able to walk around. Now, we know some folks have, and many folks have, problems trying to do those particular things. So those of us who have the ability to have that as our capability, we want to make sure we respect and love ourselves. Because people who are struggling don't have the arm, don't have the leg, may not have the eye, may not be able to speak, but they're loving themselves as well. So whatever your problem is, remember, it's your problem. But look at all the other things that you have to offer to yourself and to the world. And look at the people that are doing some great, wonderful things that have what you call disabilities. Did they stop? No. No. They're living their dreams the best that they can. This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. Can I get your first name and where you're calling from, please?
Hey, good morning, family. This is Michelle Broden calling from Detroit, Michigan.
Hello, Miss Broughton. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, it's a wonderful thing to hear from you this morning. Like I said, I'm kind of chilled out. I stayed up, happened to tune into the station late, and I was up all night long with that Timmy Tim live show on here on the station.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm kind of mellowed down because I was up to about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. But I enjoyed his show, and
Yes.
I think I'll be a fixture with the Timmy Tim live show.
All right.
So tell me, how are you doing today? What's going on?
We are doing fine. We are excited to get our seniors together for graduation in 3 weeks. We're excited because it looks like,
hi,
as far as
Jennifer.
in Detroit, Michigan, the campaigns are revving up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to hearing from candidates to see what they project that they want to do for the citizens of Detroit and our neighborhoods in particular. And I believe the Supreme Court for Michigan voted to have the commission for the city charter of Detroit on the ballot.
They
So I'm
did.
excited about that.
Now, what was the confusion or what was the problem going for when they were trying to keep the ballot, the charter off the ballot?
They're well, see, we don't know because of the fact that the state, the mayor and the governor never said why they disagreed with the charter.
Oh,
They didn't want it
Michelle.
on, so we don't have a report.
Michelle, I need to do this. For folks who don't know what
I'm
we're
sorry.
talking about in terms of the charter, would you explain what the charter is real quickly, please, for Detroit?
The city charter for Detroit is what governs Detroit. It governs the terms of the mayor as far as his powers or the lack of powers. It governs our city council, whether we have districts or citywide council members. It's the rules of how Detroit is governed, the law of Detroit.
And how was this charter put together? Was there people just say, "Oh, here, let's do it like this," or was there a particular style?
Well, this particular charter, we had to vote for representatives from our community. Detroit citizens came together as a commission, and we voted for these commissioners with the to represent us to change the rules of the charter. So they were voted by
I'm going to turn this around on
the
Facebook.
citizens of Detroit. If you lived in Detroit, a voter, you voted for one of them to sit on the commission to represent you to see the changes that you wanted for the city of Detroit.
Okay, I was letting my Facebook family see that what it looks like on television per se, as opposed to just me doing it live. Now, was there an agreement with this charter by the Charter Commission folks that was appointed, that the people came out, they voiced their opinions in
The
terms of what?
people came out. It was in the beginning, everybody was active, animated, passionate, informed, and then they started having issues, and the meetings were not always held in the community. It was held at city council, which, for lack of a better word, if I was a disabled person and needed a ramp or assistance with parking and this and that in the city of Detroit, at that particular time, it wasn't as accessible as it was if you come in the neighborhood, where if I didn't have transportation, if you're in my neighborhood, I'm able to go.
So they made it more
the meeting.
difficult. They made it more difficult
Yeah, they
for
made
folks.
it more difficult to attend.
Okay.
And then your Detroit City Council, made it more difficult by voting to take their money away so that they could not print.
So let's
copy.
pause. So let's pause for a moment. So if the Detroit City Council did that, took the money from the charter commissioners, from and their ability, what
to
would
print.
what would you say that would be? What would they be trying to do? Huh? Be doing what?
Suppressing the vote.
Suppressing the vote of the people. Would that be somewhat true?
Yes. And your
But-
city council of Detroit did that.
And they thought that the charter commissioners had so much infighting in the beginning that they didn't believe it was going to get done. And they
But they
fooled
got
them.
it done, didn't they?
They
you
fooled
can
them.
agree to disagree, but you still got to get the job done. And so many times people are passionate about a lot of things, and sometimes they can't hold it in, and sometimes it's you got to duke it out to get it done.
So
Sorry.
the bottom line is that they approved their work.
Yes.
All of the commissioners approved the work that they put together that was working with the people and saying this is what the people want, this is the rules and regulations that the people want to run the city of Detroit. Now,
Yes.
did the mayor and the governor agree with that?
No,
They did not agree with that.
they did not.
They did not agree with the will of the people.
They did not.
And did they take that to court?
Did they take it to court? I can't remember that, so don't hold me to that. But what I do know is that they refused
There you go.
with the clerk, I believe, to put it on the ballot because the governor would not approve it. The issue is, what are you not approving? And she refused to tell the people. We still don't know why. We
So-
don't have a line item that you disagree with, nothing.
And so now the situation did go to court,
Yep.
and it was approved to be on the ballot. It had to be approved by today. It was that close.
Yes.
And but it will be on the ballot.
Yes.
So we want the people to know that. Do you know what number or what petition that would be on the ballot situation? That would be
No,
what they
I
call
don't
it.
know today. I'm sorry, but I will get that information for next week.
Okay. Now, the mayor race, and folks, you notice one thing, we're switching with now we're going to go into showing you, family, around the world, how one of the largest, are we the second largest city in the United States, or the first or second or third?
Not according to the census. We used to be. I'm not quite sure till they changed. They play with them numbers, and then the COVID-19 hit us. Can't really give you an answer on that.
But we know we're in the top 4, 5.
We got to be in the top 10. How about that?
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So continue, please.
So in the mayor's race, we have candidates, and in the national news, it feels like it's a blackout. It feels like because, if I could call his name, Anthony Adams, has asked for, will send out press release. He's having news conferences, but they aren't showing up. I'm talking about the nationals. We talk about it, and that's good because I believe that we are the pulse of the people. We are the community.
Yes.
So we need to know more. I need them to understand that we're talking to your voters. So if you can't get Fox to cover you and NBC and ABC, you need to come to us because we'll get the message out. The people respond to you.
The
So
station. Go
we
ahead.
need them to do. Hopefully they'll get out and have a robust campaign. And not. It's no time to slow down. They got to speed up.
They did a polling, or quote, the person's been doing the
I
polling.
do know. I do know.
You do know.
My question is, guess what? I've been a precinct delegate for over 32 years now, right? I'm very active in most districts. I'm even active in another community I don't live in. Listen, I wasn't polled, and I'm questioning my other precinct delegates. How many people did you poll? And what people did you poll? Did you really come to the neighborhood and poll the people that actually vote. I mean, he polled what, business owners? I'm not quite sure.
Well, this person,
and it was very limited. How about that?
and this person that did the poll, he also operated the Gilchrist campaign when he
Yeah.
ran for clerk.
Yes.
So, and he's saying that the mayor is so far out front that you can't see him anymore.
Yes.
And I mean, I
I
have
thought it was 65%, 13%, and 2%. And okay, I question those numbers, but okay.
Hold on.
You want to give people to be helpless or say, oh, well, I'm not going to try. The voters, oh, well, the current mayor is going to come back. You don't know that until you go out and vote.
hold on.
You
Just,
don't.
let me do a tap. There
Yeah.
we go. You're on a conference with me. Hold on. This is the Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and want to thank you for calling. Can I get your first name and where you're calling from, please?
This is Brother Malik calling.
Brother Malik, your phone is real weak.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Brother Malik calling from Detroit.
Okay, is his phone real weak, Tim? Yeah, Malik, I don't know. Your phone is real weak.
Is this better?
That's better, my brother. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Great
sir.
rising to you all.
Grand risings to you, my brother.
Yes.
Yes, I hear y'all are discussing the elections, and I wanted to.
Identify yourself. Identify yourself for the world and other folks that don't know who you are, Minister Malik Shabazz.
Yes, sir. This is Brother Malik. I have a show on this great station, and I am out here fighting like everybody else. Fighting.
What company or what business or what organization do you represent?
I represent the Marcus Garvey movement, the Black Panther Nation.
Do you march?
Pardon?
How long have you been out here doing this business?
38 years.
38 years.
38 years on a conscious level. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
By the way, before we get into this, and Michelle, you can jump in at any given time.
Okay.
Did I hear you interview the Chief James Craig?
Yes, you did.
Any nuggets from that should we receive for the world to know about that interview that you did with Police Chief, Detroit Police Chief, former Police Chief now?
Yes, sir. Well, one thing, Chief Craig certainly has not ran a perfect administration. Not that anyone could. Mayor, presidential, state rep, no perfect fathers, mothers, none of that.
Now, Malik, now remember, now we on a short time, not your schedule.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Well, the thing I would like for people to remember is when he came, we had less than 10%, like 9 point something percent of the murders being solved in this city, and today we're around 60%. Unacceptable still, but we've come a long way. So I would like to thank the chief for that. If nothing else, I want to thank him for that. I'm not a Republican. I'm a begrudging, unhappy Democrat, but I recognize any man right to be in whatever party or non-party or date or vote how they want.
Now, quick question here, Michelle. Please, you're involved. I'm trying to find out before James Craig, Hollywood came in. Did Detroit have a problem like a continual revolving door of police chiefs? Either one?
I don't know. That's a good question because they're appointed.
What I'm speaking of, did they last long? Malik?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, yes, we had a revolving door of police chiefs, and as a matter of fact, police stations closed at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. The police wouldn't come to your house if you call, and you couldn't go to them.
So you're saying if I had a problem after 4, the police was not their office was not open.
You'd be in trouble.
You had to talk to them through a intercom. And I can't remember the sister's name, but the sister who went to one of the police stations, Charlie LaDuff, did the story. She had blood from the back of her head because her man, he ain't her man, but her man, he ain't a man,
Wait.
had malleted her in the back of the head. And she said, I have nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. I got no family. If I go back there home, he's going to kill me. And they said, ma'am, you got to come back tomorrow morning. We can't open the door.
And she was at the police
And
station.
the man killed her.
But she was at the police station when she was
She
making
was
that
at the
particular
police
plea.
station on the intercom that they had outside of the precincts because they was closing them down at 4 p.m. If nothing else, we owe James Craig. We say salute for that. Now he had his shortcomings.
Okay.
He had his shortcomings for sure.
Okay.
But he brought us a long way.
And stability.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we had several chiefs, and we were under consent agreements going back to Officer Eugene Brown, who had shot 9 people, I think I remember, and murdered 3, and other police killings. And remember, the police were arresting witnesses, the crimes,
Okay.
and holding them until court time to make them testify. I mean, arresting the witness.
Okay, so we can see that things kind of definitely improved under Police Chief James Craig.
In my view, yes.
Okay, now we're talking about the elections today now.
Yes, sir. Well, as far as the charter, I've made the proposed charter. I've made my opinion, my view known repeatedly, and I'm going to do it again, although some people act like they don't want to hear me. If the Charter Revision Commission has come up with a proposed charter, it is the right of every citizen in Detroit to be able to read that charter, and then we vote yay or nay
Okay.
in August or in November, period. And the city is supposed to pay the money for the proposed charter to be mailed to every household with at least one registered voter.
Now wait, you say the city is supposed to pay.
Yes.
Are they going to pay?
I don't know. It looks like it's
Michelle,
having
what do you think
problems
about, do you have any
before
information
the
on that,
court.
Michelle? Michelle? Are you there? Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay.
The city council voted against funding for printing. They took the budget. The city council don't have any intentions on printing the commission's upgrades or results for the citizens to read.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to be kind and split verbs,
I don't
but they
want
voted
you.
against it.
That's right. I want, on here, we're not asking you. We want you to be yourself, and I know who you can be. You're the.
You know who her mama is.
No, I know who. I know who Michelle Broughton is.
Oh, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, her mama.
Well, here's where we are, Malik. Is that we got a mother, but we have someone who's standing on her own rights right now.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I reach out to her, and because we brought the mom. We know the mom.
Yeah.
The mom is the greatest. But
No
you know
doubt.
what? They say sometimes the offspring just reaches out and says, oops, I can do that. Oops, I can take it to another level too. So this
And
is
that's a joy when you get that. When your children start doing it, they doing it in their own way,
Okay.
but they doing it.
That's right.
a joy.
Okay. So now,
That's
Michelle.
right.
Are you happy, Michelle?
I am. I'm concerned about what we're talking about. I'm a happy person because I can control me.
Yes.
But my job, I think, as a person, as a citizen of Detroit, as an educator, as a precinct delegate, is to get the information out, let the people know the truth. I mean, if I find a date for you, the city council voted against that. See, the city council is supposed to represent us too. And now they broke it down. They're supposed to represent their districts. So the people in the out in the street, you know, we talked about it, and I believe some people were able to go to the council when they found out they were voting against it. I think before they voted, we called. I know I personally called the office or the phone number because it's the pandemic. You can't no longer go down there. But we expressed them to fund the commission so that we could see the information ourselves and read it.
That's right. That's right. How are you supposed to vote on something that you don't know what you're voting for?
That's my point.
And let me add, you know, it's our right to see the thing. It's our right to see the document, and it's our right to vote.
Then why would you feel that the people that was voted to be in office, the governor, etc., why were they not willing to deal with the will of the people? Why is it that the people that was voted to be put in, that are in the office of city council, why are they not, or why did they not function in a fashion in which it was going to be greater for the people, for them to allow us to get that information?
Well, I'm going to tell you my two thoughts on that. One, I think they are afraid of something or some things in this document. And two, again, sometimes, and I'm not naming any names, sometimes the behavior that went on during these charter meetings, trust me, it is used in establishment circles against them. I'm not saying it's right because I want to read it. I have not read the charter, and and everybody in my house, and I got a bunch of Negroes.
But
we all vote. We want to read it.
Okay, but Malik, when you say the behavior that was conducted by the charter commissioners or by the people, how would that affect? Go ahead.
Well,
Michelle, you can jump in anytime.
If you and I are downtown, Billy, on Woodward, killing each other, fighting each other, I don't mean that literally, but it's going to have an effect, and there's going to be people who will hold it against you and me.
But how can they hold that? But how can, I'm with you, you can go with me on this. But
you know, I get what, I understand what Malik says, because I thought, as an educator, as just a regular person, it was a bad look. But guess what? I've got long-term memory. Jack Kelly and Clyde Cleveland and a couple of others and Mel Rabbits used to fight like that at city council. Do y'all forget?
Come on.
Yeah, you right.
And
keep your voice up, Malik.
I guess because the Jack Kelly and Mel Rabbits are white men, it's okay for them to do that. Clyde Cleveland, he could hold his own. They said, and it went away. But Jack Kelly got on top of the council table ready to choke somebody.
What?
And I forget the issue. Oh, yes. I was down there. I worked.
Wait, you mean he physically got on top of the table?
Yes, that man did.
Ooh.
And that's why I didn't use all of that. I
Malik,
said
I can't hear you.
People are passionate about what they're passionate about. And we probably, sometimes, it just comes out.
Oh, excuse me.
For them to hold it against
I need everybody to hold it for just a moment. Hold on.
I mean, it's a history of that.
Michelle, I need you to hold this moment.
It's not new.
I need to, okay, Malik, because I have everybody on the conference, we're in the studio, we're going to increase your volume because I realize when I put people on the conference, for whatever the reason, it takes the volume out of the other callers. So can we bring up Malik's volume somewhat a little bit? Go ahead, Malik, so I can hear you. Oh, Michelle, Michelle, go ahead, please.
No, I'm done. I just said it's not new. And for them to hold it against folks is wrong.
Okay.
She is right that these things have occurred, and for that matter, my grandfather, twice on the floor in Lansing.
Who was your grandfather in terms of what? Why are you saying he was he?
David S. Holmes Jr. as a state rep, and later as a state senator. He punched a white state rep on the House floor and punched a white state senator on the House floor, and he was asked why. And he said, because I'm sick and tired of this white supremacy, and sometimes the black man is so enraged in his heart, it's all that you can do.
Now, this was your grandfather?
This is my grandfather. This is history.
Okay.
Just like what Michelle was saying. This is history.
Okay.
She's right.
Okay.
She is right. But I am saying people in office are using the language, the behavior, the fighting over the gavel and all that, and the behavior of the audience in the meetings against them. Now, they can't do it legally, officially, but I'm telling you, it is going on.
Well, I would ask the question, and Michelle, again, you can jump in, is that if we have elected officials that are sitting back with the people who are doing the work, and they're saying, oh, I didn't like the way that you guys conducted yourselves, why you were doing that work. So regardless of the fact that you guys were having some difficulty working together initially, but you found that you had to work together, you found the will of the people, you found the love within yourselves to say, we got to get this work done together. Here is what we've done together. And so this is our presentation. We, as a united front, said, this is the work. It's complete. It contains the will of the people. This should be our charter. So why would those people who did not participate but sit back and play grandfather, I didn't say godfather.
Well, and they didn't attend the meeting because I don't remember seeing too many council people at the Charter Commission meetings. I'll just say that.
Sounds good.
For them to have an opinion to take funding away and not represent their district, not represent the citizens of Detroit, and not respect the commission's results.
Okay. Hold on, everyone, please, just a moment. This is the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy Jones, and I want to thank you for calling. Can I get your first name and where you calling from, please?
Otis from.
Okay, Otis. Now you gotta speak up, Otis. Got to speak up a little louder. And I really appreciate you working with us, Otis Mathis, as you're working back through your tremendous car accident with your brain injury, etc. But you're such a jewel of knowledge. So we are, of course, wanting to hear from you. We'll come back with you in just a few moments. Okay, sir? Thank you.
All right.
Malik, you're still there. And also we have Miss Michelle Broughton. And I want to come back to Miss Michelle Broughton. Michelle?
Yeah.
As we go back and we're looking also down the district races, what are we seeing anything strange or anything different that we should be looking at?
City Council District?
Yes.
No. There's only one district that there are no challengers, so Mary Sheffield gets to get back in if she just votes for herself. And 7 is probably the one to watch.
Why?
And I'll get those
Malik, you're on
boundaries,
also.
District 7.
Malik?
So I'll have those boundaries next week to let you know. I know it's the Barton McFarland area. The aviation subdivision is a part of that, but it's larger.
But the people who are looking to be your council person in that district, Malik,
Yeah.
do you have any comments on the people that are in that race for District 7?
Well, because
Once again, I need them up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I need you to keep your voice up, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Because of Gabe Leland, who's not going to prison.
You mean that white guy?
Yes.
That he did what? Because people don't know.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. He was indicted and he
squeezing
took a plea deal.
Bob Carmack for thousands of dollars in cash for his votes and support.
That was your council person from District 7. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that white race is wide open, but Here's the thing. And I
Wait,
don't
wait,
wanna,
wait, hold on. When you say wide open, I'm looking at about 7 or 8 folks in that race.
Well, what I would interpret it, let me say for the people, there's no incumbent in District 7.
Okay.
Right.
That's what he means.
Okay.
It's a wide open. Yes,
Thank y'all
that's
for
what I
helping me to
meant.
understand and help the world understand it when we say wide open. Go ahead, sir.
That's right.
Go ahead, sir.
And what I'm disappointed in is the incumbents who waited. Now you have a right to not run again, but by waiting until you didn't notify the people,
Okay.
Brenda Jones.
Okay, wait,
and
Malik,
others, Raquel Castaneda Lopez.
Malik, we really understand their timing, but we want to get into the people. When I say District 7, I'm looking at that being a real tough race with the people that are looking to take not Scott Benson, but
Gabe Leland.
Gabe Leland's position.
Yeah.
We have some people in that race that are qualified to be your council person. I looked and I saw at least 4 to 5 people that have experience, are known by the people in the community, have done things in their own particular way, and I believe we have one white guy in that race.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure, but I
Yeah.
think so. But the thing is, too, they have to come out and talk to the voters. They have to be in the community. I recognize a lot of names in District 7, but I need them to come out and tell me what are they going to do as a council person. I know your history, but what are you going to do as a council person? So that's what I'm waiting to hear, because my mother lives in that district, and I was thinking about moving in that district, but I really need to know, how are they going to help the citizens in District 7? What's their plan? What's their mission? That's what I need to know.
Go ahead, Malik.
Michelle is 100% right. What's your track record? What have you done in the past? And what's your vision?
Hey, brother.
All
Hey,
that
Clarence.
has to be clearly defined.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Now, if it continues the way it's going now, everyone is saying these people are running, but it's like crickets.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, I'm not sure. And maybe their campaigns are trying to figure out how, in COVID, even though people are becoming vaccinated, even though the state regulations are becoming lifted, you can still go to a park. Yes, you network on whatever the platform is as far as the media, digital, computer stuff is concerned. But I need to hear your message, and I think they need to knock doors, because I'll open my door. You can stand on my porch, and you can talk loud to me, and I'm going to listen.
I'm going to tell you in my thought, and Malik, you can help me on this. It seems to me that the candidates are drinking the Kool-Aid. I
Yes.
remember this station. Malik, you have to help me. Michelle, you can help me because you native Detroiters here. But when I arrived in Detroit, this station was a station that if you were going to run for office, you were going to come to this station. And the funny thing about that is the station had less reach than it has to offer now. But we, from this station, elected many of the council persons and people of office came and they were elected for the various different positions that were up for elections. So,
Yes.
so I could name, and we could sit here and go through a whole armful of persons since I've been here.
Yes.
So why have the people, are they just saying, I'm trying to get enough money to go to the white folks station?
That's part of it, and I'm not going to name any names, but some of these new nationalistic people, they've been guests on WHPR, but I happen to have heard from several candidates not just this before the last election,
No,
that they tell people don't go over to WHPR. You don't need to do that. That's a waste of time.
Some of your folks on the radio do
people who
that.
had a problem at 910, I begged them to. RJ will talk to you. RJ Watkins will work something out with you.
Wait, hold on. Who the heck is R.J. Watkins?
The
owner.
Wait, because you see, folks out there, we're going all around and say what?
R.J. Watkins studied and learned under Dr. Banks and the Black Masons at the first black-owned TV station in our nation, WGPR. The radio
That was
is still
commissioned,
black.
and he was commissioned through what president?
Nixon.
President Nixon. So we know that officially, when we're saying this, we know officially how that actually worked out. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Now, staying with Mr. R.J. Watkins and Mr. Henry Tyler, but Mr. Watkins is the brain trust. And he's taken this business. We are competitive with everyone at this particular
Yes.
juncture. So what we're saying, is that for a break? Okay. So we're saying that we have the competitive capacity, media-wise, to get the word out. We have the capacity to allow you to come to the studio, be seen, be heard, be interviewed, or you can be interviewed radio style, which is my preference now, so that your word can get out. So,
Yes.
and the cost is so much less, and you're going to be seen by your folk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So why are we drinking the Kool-Aid and saying their radio, their TV is greater, better than, even though you're sitting right here in your homeland where you are a dominant population, so you know our viewing audience is with this station, because many of the calls that's going to the radio stations originated from this station.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And folks get mad because a white man had enough sense to listen to somebody and come to WHPR, put some money, put some ads, put some money into this station. The people get mad and talking about Duggan took over the WHPR. Duggan ain't took over nothing. Duggan paid for advertisement at the black station.
Well, did the people who were saying that?
Which was a smart thing to do.
Okay, but did
He
the other
wanted to win.
did the other candidates have the same opportunity? Because I remember our mentor
Yes.
here, Mr. J.D. Hill, and if I can remember correctly, I interviewed candidate Mike Duggan twice on behalf of Mr. J.D. Hill, and Mr. J.D. Hill said to the family, remember, this is Detroit, not Freetroit, saying
That's right.
you've got to have some money in the game if that's what you want to be, if that's what you're going to do.
That's right.
So why is it that we feel that if we can't get it for free, and folks, if you want to be on this program, Talk Beat Jones, what I do now is I ask, if you want to be on the program, let me know what type of donation that you want to make towards the program, so that it's not just me carrying all the water for you. You're helping me
right.
to continue my program and help me to continue to be able to further expand. So
Ain't nothing wrong with
ain't
that.
nothing wrong with it. So the thing is this.
It's
a
a
freebie,
business.
yeah, a freebie is a freebie, and a business is a business. And folks, Talk Beat Jones, we're now in that level where we are a business, and we want to help you, but we do ask that you contribute a donation, or have someone else to make the donation in your name to be on this program or potentially other programs.
That's right.
That's
Billy,
correct.
we want we want, and I'm generalizing, not all of us. We go to the brother business, the sister business, RJ, any business. We go and we want freebie. We want half off. And we go to other people and they name the price and we do what we got to do to come up with the money.
Now
No
going back.
question.
Now going back to the particular situation, we've got the police commissioner races as well. Now, how does that work out? The police commissioners.
How does it work
They
out?
need to get out too and let the
Yeah.
people know they're running. I know one person has, so I'm good with that one.
Now, the reason I bring that up is this. In the search for the new police chief, and we did have a new police chief that has been named. Does anyone know that police chief's name?
James White, interim chief.
Yeah.
Intern. Now, he says he wants this position. However, they say that they were going to do a national search. The police commissioners, the city council folks, and there's one other group that will be in charge in terms of naming, submitting the names or submitting the names to the mayor. That's for him to select. Will the mayor select his own police chief, or will this be a police chief selected by other groups?
They should do a national search.
Yeah, yeah. The national search has to be conducted.
Yeah.
The Board of Police Commissioners is going to look at, and don't quote me, 25
No.
companies that do national searches. They're going to pick one to take the lead on this national search.
Now we have had now this police chief that's named right now. He's been trained. He's worked under Chief James Craig.
Right?
Ready now?
And he's
Okay.
also was
Gotcha.
over the Michigan Civil Rights Commission, state of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And he specializes in mental illness.
Okay.
I had a very, very brief conversation with him a couple days ago.
Well, let me do
Very brief.
let me do this. I was just informed that I'm about ready to go. I didn't know I didn't have a commercial break.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thrown off here. But anyway, so we got 2 minutes. Let me do this. Otis, first of all, let me apologize to you for not getting to you today. Okay?
All right.
Thank you. I apologize. So let me do this. Let Michelle and Malik, let me say your last minute or two, say goodbyes, and we'll move, and then let Michelle close out.
Okay. Well, thank you, Billy. Thank you, viewing audience. Thank you, Michelle. And God bless my friend, Otis Mathis.
Yes.
Full recovery.
Yes.
And expeditious and complete recovery, my brother. Get up, stand up means just what it is. It says, in all things. As far as the charter goes, I don't know if I'm going to vote for it or not. I haven't read it.
Okay.
We
Time.
should
Excuse
all
me.
have it.
Okay. Give us your schedule that we can see your show, so we can they can find out
Saturday,
more.
7 a.m., Teachers Lounge, 8 a.m., yours truly, 11 a.m., Dr. Kafense Shike, Saturday night, 11 p.m., 10 a.m., Superstation.
Okay. Thank you very much,
All
brother.
right. Thank you, Billy.
Appreciate you,
Y'all be
Minister Malik
blessed.
Shabazz.
I
All right.
appreciate you, too.
Okay.
Okay. Peace.
And Michelle, do you want to say your goodbyes?
Stay still, be safe, family. I'll see you next week. We'll continue this conversation.
Quickly.
because-
Are the children and the teachers happy about being able to come back to school?
Yes. Yes. And we'll talk about that next week, too.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you very much.
Be
Okay.
safe and goodbye. All
Okay.
right.
All right. Thank you. And family, we want to thank you for being with us today. This has been the Talk B. Jones, a different version. Talk B. Jones. I'm sure we'll get that worked out. So we'll have our two halves next week. Again, I am Billy Jones. Remember, every Wednesday from 10 to 11, we're on the air. We have a repeat broadcast on Sunday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. So thank you. Share the program, like the program. We appreciate all your love and your considerations, your thoughts. And I do receive your notes, your texts. Appreciate you. Love you. I am Billy Jones. Bye-bye now. Talk Beat Jones and